that includes in the coming days.
President Biden will speak today with Russian President Vladimir Putin. ABC's Terry Moran is in Kyiv with more.
Well, the foreign ministry spokesman for the Kremlin has said that this is all, quote, hysteria. And he said something interesting. He said that this is because the Anglo-Saxons want war at any price. And he said this is all aimed at discrediting Russia's legitimate security demands in Europe, given the expansion of NATO.
Days before a panel was set to meet to look at Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine for kids under 5, the FDA and the drug maker pulled back. They say it's better to wait for the latest data, which will be available in April. More from ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
The delay is a setback for millions of parents eager to get their young kids vaccinated.
When it was available, we got right on it, so we wanted it for the kids, too, to be able to kind of be out in the world some more. So, yeah, it's unfortunate.
It makes me err more on the side of caution over the vaccine, and I'm in no rush.
18 million kids under 5 are still not eligible for a vaccine. But a recent poll showed just 3 in 10 parents would get them vaccinated right away.
The Premier of Ontario, Doug Ford, addressing the protesters who blockaded a bridge to the U.S., hampering the flow of goods.
To the protesters, I say, we've heard you, and it's time to go.
A judge in Canada ordered them to clear the bridge. Court of Arbitration for Sports has a hearing on the status of figure skating phenom Kamila Valieva will take place at the Olympics Sunday night. She tested positive for a banned substance in December. You're listening to ABC News.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GEAR for 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GEAR to earn 25 cents a gallon or more on your first tank. That's code GEAR.
Friday was a dangerous day for police officers wounded in shootings around the country.
9 Phoenix cops were injured in a standoff at a house where an alleged gunman and woman died, but pulled off a rescue, says Mayor Kate Gallego.
A baby is safe today.
2 deputies on a suspicious man call in Frederick City, Maryland, says Sheriff's Officer Todd Wyville.
Something happened between the two, and officers were injured.
As was the alleged shooter. Nobody critical. A Philadelphia police officer shot while cops served a high-risk warrant in a drug case. Police Chief Danielle Outlaw.
It's frustrating. It's disrespectful.
The officers treated and home from the hospital. Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
The truck protests in Canada has led the Department of Homeland Security to issue a warning regarding potential protests around the Super Bowl in Inglewood in Southern California. Los Angeles Police Chief Michael Moore told ABC Friday.
We're well prepared should there be such a contingency, but I'll say that presently there is no specific or credible threat regarding a convoy here or any other risk of public safety to this Super Bowl event.
A man arrested along with his wife last fall in West Virginia, accused of trying to sell information about U.S. nuclear-powered warships to foreign countries, has scheduled a plea hearing for Monday. Jonathan Toby previously pleaded not guilty to espionage-related charges that carry life in prison. There's been no indication of a hearing scheduled for his wife, Diana. This is ABC News.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Navage, Navage.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
The reasons more and more people are coming to NC Tractor to do business are the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors, Bobcat zero-turn mowers, fantastic customer service, and the special Phil Sheehan seasonal discounts. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford is making dreams come true for folks who want the list.
We're tracking temperatures for today to head into the mid-60s and the lower 70s. It's going to be a really nice one out there. As we head into tonight, we'll fall into the mid-30s and the lower 40s. Temperatures are going to cool off abruptly with a cold front moving through overnight. It's going to lead to cooler temperatures in the upper 30s and mid-40s tomorrow, and we're likely to see a rain and snow mix move through. It's going to bring light conditions into our area, and this is going to be a low-impact system. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now we have mostly clear skies out there, 35 degrees at WCAB. For Sunday night, clear and cold, low around 23 expected. Sunshine on Monday, a high of 47. Clear Monday night, low 25. And Tuesday, sunshine and a high 55. And right now we have mostly clear skies out there, 35 degrees at WCAB. Time now for the obituaries, brought to you at this hour by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
John Bridges, 81, passed away Wednesday at Atrium Health Cleveland in Shelby. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Padgett and King Mortuary Crematory Service for John Bridges. Opal Roop Cole, 97, of Rutherfordton, passed away Tuesday at her home, survived by one daughter, Denise Cole White, and her husband Mike, one son, Kevin Cole, and wife Kimberly. 4 grandsons and 5 great-grandchildren also survive. Services will be held at Kistler's Chapel United Methodist Church, 1 o'clock this afternoon. Burial will be private at Eternal Hills Memorial Park. Memorials may be made to Kistler's Chapel United Methodist Church, Rutherfordton, or the Hospice of Rutherford County. McMahon's Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Opal Roop Cole. Jeffrey Lynn McCraw, 58, passed away February the 9th, a native of Gaffney, South Carolina, husband of Pam Francis McCraw, survived by his wife Pam, children Garrett McKenzie and Zach, his parents Linda and DeWitt, siblings Dee Dee and Terry McCraw, Paige and Julian White, John and Heather McCraw, in-laws Larry and Doris Francis, Tammy and Raymond Pistero, and Chris and Jill Francis. Services 2 o'clock this afternoon, Adaville Baptist Church. Family will greet friends following the service. Burial will be private for the family. Memorials may be made to GoFundMe.com for Addie Grace as she awaits a heart transplant, or to Adaville Baptist Church Parsonage Remodel Fund. Padgett and King Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Jeffrey Lynn McCraw. Edward Drasser III, 58, Lake Lower, passed away Monday at Elizabeth House, a native of Suffolk County, New York, son of Dolores Egan Drasser. In addition to his mother, survived by his wife, Catherine Garrity Dresser, his son, Alan Dresser, and sister, Diane Dresser Payton, rather. Family-conducted memorial service will be held 1 o'clock this afternoon at Father's Vineyard in Spindale. Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Edward Dresser III. Betty Jean Brown Jones passed away February the 3rd. Survived by her children, Lester Jones, Jamerson Jones, Patsy Wingo, Annie Mae Alexander, husband Carl, Vestina Lawrence, Kimberly Dukes, Sonia Jones, sisters Margaret Wilkins and Thelma Hardy. Several grandchildren, great-grandchildren also survive. Services this afternoon at 2 o'clock at Webb First Baptist Church, Webb Church Road, Ellenboro. A quiet hour will be held 1 hour prior to service. Burial will follow New Bethel Independent Church Cemetery, located within Doggett's Grove Cemetery. Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Betty Jean Brown Jones. Mary Jo Weiss Justice, 84, Henrietta, passed away Tuesday, Fairhaven and Forest City, where she was a resident, a native of Rutherford County. Graduated from Tari High School in the class of 1954. Member of Chase Baptist Church, worked for Kmart stores, design layout, and retired with 20 years service. Survived by her husband, Larry Justice of the home, her son James Weiss of Shelby, daughter Kay McKinney of Henrietta, stepson Todd Justice and wife Cheryl of Charlotte, stepdaughter Pam Penninger of Charlotte, her brother Jimmy Coffey and wife Lorraine of Forest City, son-in-law Reverend Scott Butler of Forest City. Several grandchildren, great-grandchildren also survive. Services 3 o'clock Sunday. Chase Baptist Church. Burial will follow Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. Family will receive friends from 1:30 until 2:45 Sunday in the church fellowship hall. Memorials may be made to Chase Baptist Church, Paget and King Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Mary Jo Weiss Justice. Gail Bailey, 70, of Forest City, passed away Tuesday because of a house fire. A native of Rutherford County, graduate of East High School class of 1969, co-owned and operated Bailey's Rugs for over 20 years, worked in plastic manufacturing for many years, a member of High Shoal Baptist Church. Survived by her husband, Doug Bailey, 3 daughters, Missy Porter, husband Terry of Shelby, Tracy Dotson, husband Scott of Spindale, Angela Bailey of Forest City, brothers Ray Green and wife Donna of Forest City, Grover Green and wife Patty of Mooresboro, Joel Green, wife Melinda of Mooresboro, Jeff Green of Forest City. 7 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren survive. Memorial service will be held 3 o'clock Monday, Harrelson Chapel. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Gail Bailey. Susan Russell passed away February the 6th. Survived by her daughter Rita Maynard, husband Paul, 1 grandson, 2 great-grandchildren, 1 brother, Evan Russell. A native of Manhattan, New York, celebration of life will be held at a later time. Memorials may be made to the local animal shelter or facility caring for homeless pets. Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family, Susan Russell. Pauline Green Lowry, 85, Caroline, passed away Thursday. Laurel Woods Assisted Living in Columbus. A native of Rutherford County, owner-operator of Pauline's Beauty Shop for 30 years and a member of Caroline United Methodist Church. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced at a later time. Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Pauline Green Lowry. Margaret Brackett, 85, Golden Valley, passed away Friday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home Cremation Service for Margaret Brackett. Victor Vic Whiteside, 61, Ledbetter Road, Spindale, passed away Sunday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Pruitt Funeral Home for Victor Vic Whiteside. Stanley Allen Lancaster, 64, passed away February the 8th at Atrium Health in Charlotte. Graduate of East High School, class of 1976, retired from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, survived by his daughters, Michelle Jolly, husband Trevor, Jennifer Patterson, husband Adam. 2 granddaughters survived also by 2 stepsons, Randy Martinez, wife Heather, and Miguel Martinez. 6 grandchildren survived by his brother, also Steve Walker, and wife Tina, stepbrother Scott Russ, wife Charlotte, stepsister Amy Brantley, stepsister Connie Shottles, his aunt Sandra Jones, stepmother Martha Lancaster. Served in the U.S. Army from 1980 until 1984. Services Monday, Victory Baptist Church, Ellenboro. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service. Burial will follow. Rutherford County Cemetery. Full military honors provided by the Rutherford County Honor Guard. Memorials may be made to the American Cancer Society, East Main Street, Spartanburg, Harrelson Funeral Home, Cremation Service, serving the family of Stanley Allen Lancaster. Reverend John Pete Bridges, 81, of Forest City, passed away Wednesday at Atrium Health, Cleveland. A native of Boiling Springs, North Carolina. Graduate of Boiling Springs High School. Continued his studies at Fruitland Bible Institute. Received his Bachelor of Divinity from Mid-Atlantic Bible College. Active in the bus ministry at Racepath Baptist Church. Served as an associate pastor at Wilson Baptist Church. Finally, the pastor at Community Baptist Church in Polkville. Survived by his wife, Barbara Bridges, sons Chris Philbeck and wife Gabby of Shelby, Ricky Philbeck and wife Deborah of Gastonia, daughter Kim Upton, and husband David of Forest City, his sister Peggy Smith of Shelby, 1 grandson. Services 2 o'clock Monday, Wilson Baptist Church. Family will receive friends from 1 until 2 prior to service. At the sanctuary, memorials may be made to Hospice Cleveland Hospice and Palliative Care, Shelby. Paget and King Mortuary, crematory service serving the family of Reverend John R. Pete Bridges. Michelle Pettit, 51, of Forest City, passed away Tuesday at Party Hospital in Hendersonville. A native of Rutherford County, earned associate's degree from Isothermal College, worked as a manager for the local movie gallery stores, and owned and operated Custom Cuts in Danieltown. Also the owner and operator of Sandy Mush Florist for many years. Survived by her husband, James Pettit Jr., 2 sons, James Pettit III, wife Elizabeth of Campobello, South Carolina, Colby Pettit, wife Jessica of Spindale. Several grandchildren survive, brothers Scott Walker of Spindale, Jeff Walker and wife Sissy of Forest City, mother-in-law Beth Pettit of Forest City. Services 2 o'clock Tuesday. Harrelson Chapel. Burial will follow Eternal Hills Memorial Park. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the funeral home, Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Michelle Walker Pettit. That's the death announcements we have for you at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
You know, nothing strikes fear in the hearts of people more than receiving an IRS audit letter in the mail. Audits take much time away from your business and family, requiring you to gather mounds of records, and can become overwhelming unless you have someone you can depend on to take care of that for you. That's why we can recommend IE Accounting and Tax Service. Chris and his team of professionals are in the business to help. Even if you depended on someone else to prepare your taxes, IE Accounting and Tax Service will be glad to assist you or your company. Don't hesitate to call. As a small business owner, you have more important things to do than keep your own books. Why not let IE Accounting and Tax Service take care of that for you, so you can get back to the job of running your business? Consider their payroll solutions for your business, cash flow management, litigation support, and forensic investigation. Why not give them a call and see what they can do for your business? Here's that phone number, 828-395-1777. They're at 211 West Main Street, Spindale. Again, that's 395-1777, and it's spelled ARYEE.
22 minutes past 7 o'clock on the Call Around Report, going to the Sheriff's Department. Officer Brindle, how you doing, sir?
Doing good, sir. How about yourself?
Doing great. What do you have for us?
Past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has answered 163 calls, or correction, 141 calls, processed 18 arrests at the county jail, and currently have 163 incarcerated. Under our incident reports, we have a Madison Gerdison, 20-year-old female of Rutherford or Far City, was charged with one count of felony, given a $2,500 bond. We have a Grover Bradshaw Jr., 65-year-old white male, Ellenborough, was charged with one count of possession of meth and one count of failure to appear on a felony, given a $15,000 secure bond. We have a Joseph Eric Dobbins, 32-year-old white male, Rutherford, was charged with 3 counts of failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $500 secure bond. We have a Ray Lee Suttles, 53-year-old white male of Chesney, was charged with 2 counts of failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a 1 count of notice of a hearing on violation of unsupervised probation. Written promise to appear on that. We have a Christopher Robert Raber, 36-year-old white male, Black Mountain, was charged with 1 count of failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $500 secure bond. We have a Ricky James Brown, 47-year-old white male, Far City, was charged with 1 count of identity theft, given a $2,000 secure bond. We have one incident, looks like Gloria Trejo, 38-year-old female, Far City, reported obtaining property by false pretense. Looks like someone opened up a Duke Energy account in her name. And that's all we have for you this morning.
I think that's enough. Kind of busy out there.
Not too bad. Can't complain.
Well, you guys have a safe weekend.
Yes, sir. You take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, there is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, if you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the Arliss Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arliss Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherfordton.
Going to 911 Communications, and Marie. How are you, ma'am?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. What do you have for us?
Okay, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Centers processed 424 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 67 for EMS. For law enforcement, Sheriff's Department had 141. Forest City had 85. Lake Lure had 4. Rutherford had 45. Spindle had 52. For fire calls, Ballstick responded to a brush fire assisted by Forest Service. Ellenborough responded to a structure fire assisted by Ballstick, Cherry Mountain, and Forest City. Green Hill responded to a fire investigation. Rutherford responded to a fire investigation. Sandy Mush responded to a brush fire. ASDO responded to a brush fire. Shingle Hollow responded to a fire investigation. And Spindle responded to a residential fire alarm and motor vehicle accident. And that's all I have for the morning.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
Hey, folks, you know, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need, from pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse-quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there. Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Imagine a lady who wouldn't give up her seat on the bus, a TV host who wanted to be your neighbor, or an inventor whose 10,000 failures didn't stop him. These vivid images all share the same caption: inspiration. These people just did their best, and they inspire us. Now, what will you do to inspire others? Inspiration is in you. From PassItOn.com.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you: printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-506-3573 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-506-3573 for your free author submission kit. Again, 800-506-3573.
2021 started differently than years past, but the new year brings new possibilities and promise.
with the most important promise being the COVID-19 vaccine. So while first responders and those at risk go to the front of the line, you can help protect the veterans in your life by staying home, wearing a mask, and rolling up your sleeve to get vaccinated. Keeping your distance now will make the reunions all the better, the hugs even tighter. So stay home and help keep our veterans safe. Learn more at va.gov.
Attention, do you owe $10,000 or more in tax debt? Millions of Americans like you owe the IRS more than $10,000 and are facing liens, bank levies, wage garnishments, penalty abatements, and other IRS enforcement actions. Newly authorized debt forgiveness programs allow you to settle your debts for less than ever before. You may qualify to pay a fraction of what you owe. Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? If so, then call now at 800-831-1020, 800-831-1020. That's 800-831-1020.
Prediabetes is serious and more common than most people realize. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Okay, unable to get in touch with Gary Wilson or DeVern Upton, but we did get in touch with Sue Price, Sunshine, Cherry Mountain. How you doing, ma'am?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
Well, I am doing good. A little cool out there, but not real bad.
So it looks like we're going to have another pretty day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying these pretty days.
Oh, yeah. Boy, it warmed up yesterday and day before, didn't it? It felt like springtime out there.
We'll be having some more cold weather, though.
Oh, yeah. We still got the rest of February and March to deal with, and then and just a few more days until, let's say, March 20th, I think, is first day of spring.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I had the fire department assisted another department on call, and I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on my church calendar for today. Tomorrow I've got an anniversary for Herman and Elaine Campbell, so hope they'll have a good day. And today on my personal calendar I've got Reverend Craig Abbey, so happy birthday, Craig. And Fairview didn't have anything today or tomorrow on their calendar. First Broad's got a birthday today for Metsuki Hunt, so I hope she'll have a good day, and nothing for tomorrow. And in my announcements, the blood drive Monday, the 14th, from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Golden Valley Community Clubhouse. So if you can give blood, come on out. It's they say that there's a real need right now for it. So if you're able to do that, be a good thing. Might save a life. And so far, Tom, that's only an out of behalf. It's just quiet and calm, looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have a good day and a good weekend.
Well, same to you, ma'am. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association and the North Carolina Athletic Directors Association.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Hello, this is Gilbert.
I'm back on the air every Saturday from 8 to 9. Gilbert Talks Taxes because, as we all know, taxation with representation has not been such a good idea either. So put on a pot of coffee because I'll be talking about tax law, tax rules and changes, regulations, retirement, financial strategies, and of course, I'll be telling you how to handle the IRS. This is Gilbert. Listen to Gilbert Talks Taxes every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 right here, WCAB AM 590, FM 100.9.
Going talking with Brenda Kelly now up in Union Mills. See what's happening up there. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing just fine on this super spring Saturday morning. It's going to be like spring today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is turning a little colder tomorrow night, but back up to warm weather by next week. We're calling for a chance of rain and snow, but only a 30% chance. So I don't think we might get something out of it. But
that ain't much. No,
I don't worry about that.
But we hope everybody's having a good morning. I've got 32 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries for today or tomorrow. And in ways of announcements, as we speak, we got breakfast at the Gilkey School Community Center. It started at 7 and it'll go to 10 a.m. And the cost is adults $7, kids 6 to 12, $3, 5 and under's free. And then we got Saturday, February the 26th, Union Mills Wilderness Race, 5K, 10K, and virtual options. In-person race starts at 10 a.m. Cost is $25. Pre-register at the website. Information fund on UMLC Facebook page or by contacting 828-429-5871. And so far, that's all I got going on that I know of. It's just short, sweet, and quiet up here.
Okay, hope it stays that way.
Me too. You better go check on Luther Sweet Thing and see if everything's all right in Ellenburg.
I will do it. You have a good weekend, ma'am.
You too, Tom. Catch you later.
All right, bye-bye.
When my business got bigger, many things changed. My lunches got shorter, more meetings arranged. My budget got bigger, but all that it meant was I cared even more about how it was spent. When I spend it on radio, I see where it goes. My investment comes back, and my business just grows. Radio helps all businesses to grow. Find out how at radioheardhere.com.
Brought to you by this radio station to remind you that radio is heard here. Radio is heard everywhere.
Where our listeners patronize our advertisers, call our sales department today at 287-3356.
I live alone and rarely have visitors. So when I slipped and fell in the kitchen last month and couldn't get to a phone, I knew I was in trouble.
Help!
I could barely move.
Help!
I tried calling for help, but no one could hear me. As I lay there, I couldn't help but think of my kids and grandkids having to go on without me. I was terrified. It took 8 hours for my neighbor to find me. It could have been the end of me. That's when I knew I needed Life Alert. With just one press of this button, I'm connected to the Life Alert Center, where I can get the help I need, even when I cannot reach a phone. With Life Alert, I'm never alone.
Please call 1-800-414-1305 for your free Life Alert brochure. That's 1-800-414-1305. 1-800-414-1305. Call for your free Life Alert brochure today at 1-800-414-1305.
Well, last but certainly not least, heading to Ellenboro, Sweet Thing, Luther Gilligan. How you doing, sir?
Hey, doing great there. Having a good time drinking coffee.
Well, that is a good time, isn't it? Anytime you can drink coffee and maybe have a sausage biscuit or a ham biscuit with it.
Well, I got an egg sandwich this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
It is. Tastes pretty good. But we're having a good day today. It's quiet this morning. Not a whole lot going on. It's very peaceful. Fire department had one medical call and had one structure fire yesterday. Other than that, there's quiet this morning. Nothing going on there. So just not a whole lot going on there, Tom. So you have a great day up there, and we'll talk to you next time.
All right, sir. We will do it. Have a good weekend.
All right. Take care now.
All right. Bye-bye.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Cynthia and Ed.